Today's the day. The printer's coming. Haven't felt 100% today, and I'm not one to get ill. In fact, I usually just ignore it, but today's been different. I don't know if it's just like anticipation, and I mean the money's already been spent, so like in a way, it's like having the machine. I've got to do it. So like I can't say, oh no, I'm waiting for the machine. I can't. I've got no excuses. So I need to get some crystal etch so I could do the, the inside of the window for like shop fronts. You have the little Wi-Fi signal. You can have like all sorts on there. Opening times and such. I'm going to have all that. That'll be on the Etsy store. But the only problem is, so before when I did stickers, I was cutting them out on the velo blade, but now I'm doing the perf cutting, so I'm going to have to laminate everything. I haven't got the roller yet, so the roller is going to go here. So 70 centimeters one, 700 millimeters. Anyway, so hopefully you can hear me because I've got the washing machine going. But the joys of turning it all into turning my life into a studio space, but all in all it's a bit lonely, but apart from that I'm going to make it work. So if I build a castle, people will come, and that's the plan, isn't it? I'm doing this to get better at talking as well. I keep umming and erring and stuff, but I'm quite natural when I'm like this. It's cold today. I'm going to get a hot water bottle, stick it there, so my belly's nice and warm. It's a cold one. Make these sort of like this is peeling off. This is a bad example, but this is also recycled from my car, so give me a break. But yeah, it's like a reversible, removable things, like temporary. But we'll be able to do all this sort of stuff as well. I'm going to do a little sample pack, I reckon, when I get 5 seconds. But I'm going to go full speed ahead, get the Akira stickers out, and get the custom sheets out so you can get A5 stickers. And I'll just say, look, depending on how many you can fit on a sheet, it's how many you get. So I'll sell it per sheet. And there was something else I'm going to put directly back onto the store as well. But of course, again, I've got a kiss cut. I can't full cut out, so I think it doesn't look as good. Or no, I mean, I guess I could perf cut, but perf cut's been a bit of R&D. But if I want to get the stickers straight onto the store, I've got to just do the kiss cut, which is I don't think it looks good in a pack, does it? Without them all like contour cut out, it'll just be with the back end still sort of crudely cut out to its size. But you see how this is cut out, whereas now I'll have a little backing sheet on it where it'd be kissed. You still get the sticker at the end of the day. It might even be easier to peel off as well with the backing sheet, but I don't think it looks as good in the sticker pack. So, pros and cons. But I will put the listing back up, and hopefully I'll catch a bit of a wave before Christmas. Lots going on. I'll do a little song and dance when I get the printer. What did I get in the end? I got a SP300i. The difference between the I and the one without the I, or is it a V, is that the I works with VersaWorks. So I painfully installed this bad boy. I completely flattened this. Okay, one of my stickers. Completely flattened this. This is a very old laptop. I took everything off it and flattened it, and it's still super slow. So I might deliver in the printer. Should I just go buy a £200-300 laptop from Curry's? But it's got VersaWorks 5.5 on it, so I've never actually used 5.5 before, but I can't imagine it. It doesn't look too different to 6, so I shouldn't have a problem. There's my. I'm gonna fill this bad boy up. Getting cold. Oh shoot. Day in the life. Day in the life. Let's go. There's a lot of YouTubers I follow that I like their little studio tours and that. There's a lot of things like, you know, that I think they could do better. I don't think they fully use their machines to the best. You know, there's so much more you can do. If you have a print and cutter, you can do so much. It's absolutely mental. It's positively bonkers. So, yeah, I need to get the 60-degree blades for this so I can perf cut these. I don't think I'm not perf cutting without laminating, because I think it will scratch the ink, even if I let it gas. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that means a bit of R&D, which means wasting material. But I'm doing the B grades at the moment, and the blacks are fine. The blues and the reds are a bit funny. I mean, people who are just using these as perhaps like just for a bit of cosplay or something, you know, this would be fine for them. Like, no one's going to start looking at the colouring and say that's a bit bandy. But if you want this on your vehicle, you might want the proper print. And this is just because these were the first ones to print off my printer. I didn't have the settings right, I don't think. So, you know, anything that does get a bit knackered, I can just B grade it, sell it for half the price. I mean, that's literally it as well. Like, I can't knock off a couple of quid. I've got to sell it for half price, because it's, even if, like, I've done it before where there's like one mistake on one of the stickers, I'm like, half price. And if someone even gets a pack of stickers and says, look, one of these are fucked, I'll go 50% refund, because the set should be fully. Or I'll just send out another sticker. I say, look, it's going to cost me the same either way. But I'm quite the ones that are good quality, because at the end of the day, they're cool stickers. I think it's quite a unique item. I've done all the labour myself. I've vectorised everything. Nothing's been every little drawing, every little logo, every little fictional logo is being redone again. I used to dream about this, like Akira's motorbike, man, well, Canada's motorbike, and then I'm like, rah, I can sell them. So these are the B grades. I've got to keep them on the sheet now, but it's still the same material. It's a monomeric. I'm getting the polymeric, which is more expensive, almost double the cost. But if I can do it on that, and all it does, it will just help the reference marks when cutting out again. Because I'm going to test on this, so I'm going to let these ones gas out. If the material shrinks and then the machine has trouble reading the marks, that could be a problem. So I bought the polymeric in as well, but you can use like monomeric stuff for, say, magnets. No one's going to miss 0.5 mil on a magnet, are they? But then that 0.5 mil can affect the cut. So, you gotta. So I've got polymeric coming. I've got application tape coming. I've got the magnets coming. So it's either today or tomorrow. I bought the stuff yesterday evening, and it said next day, but I just went, yeah, sure, quid more. But all in all, good spirits. Things are churning out. I've got so much work to do. There's a lot of admin to do, and I've just got a bit of finger food work. This is what I call finger food. Just kind of bits and bobs. I'm just smartening up the stickers so they can fit together. And I've turned off all my copyright music while I am talking, because YouTube is hot on the copyright music. I had a crash and I had to put it on a YouTube video. I put it on an unlisted video so I could send it to the lawyers or the insurance, and YouTube flagged that as like unlisted. But they are hot on it, and it was background music as well. And it was Anyway, I'm well aware of the YouTube algorithms and stuff. I've been watching YouTube for a very long time, but I'm quite excited to give it a go. Let's see if I can. And that reminds me, actually, I better write in my hand. I've got a bloody email from my insurance guy. I got hit by a lorry, and the lorry got in a lot of damage after hitting me, you know, because I'm hard. Admiral Law. After I do this, I better go do that, actually, because there's IRL admin to do. So I wonder if I can show you this. It's just me putting them in order. It's nothing too spicy, but I think this is my front room. When it starts the ball rolling, I'm going to turn this front room into my bedroom, and I've got quite a big bedroom, and I'm going to turn that into the print studio / music studio, and really separate it. Because even now I've noticed that I need to clean up after myself, because otherwise I wind myself up. I'll be walking along and there's like vinyl everywhere on the floor, and I need to kind of not stress myself out with stuff like that. It's little things like that really do grind your gears. So I need to say, like, after I've done a session here, or I'm going on break, before I leave, everything needs to be tidy. I'm saying that out loud, and it's going to be, believe it or not, it's probably going to be harder than it sounds, because, you know, as if I need to shoot out or something. So, well, I'm going to try to look. I'm going to try to keep my area, like, it's just good practice, isn't it? Try to keep your area, tidy and that. I met a gentleman yesterday who delivered the printer, and you know, it's just another sort of, that I've got a guy who does it, I do this, he does this. So, like, in a way, if we've combined all the machines together, we've got quite a, you know, an arsenal of you know, processes and skills, and, you know, people with heads on their shoulders, mate. It's so hard to find someone who cares these days, and that's why I had to step away and do it myself. I feel like in the print industry, it's quite dog eat dog, and it probably is in most industries, but in the print industry, the people behind, you know, the pencil pushers, I reckon 9 times out of 10 they're just sales. They know bits and bobs, but they don't know processes, and that's when you know, wires get crossed, and because wires get crossed, you know, people fall out. And they always say, don't mix the art workers with the sales, and always don't confuse a print art worker with a graphic designer, as the graphic designer doesn't consider the process. They'll do things what's more efficient to their screen or and such. So graphic designers can do it, they know the language, but it's not, there's a difference. And I don't think it's a massive difference, but I think you just have to be told a few times. But a lot of graphic designers, especially the older ones, they're stuck in their ways. You tell them 10 times and some.